saying, hey, can I trade this Camaro for this Tempo? It was like that dude won the lottery. He was like, absolutely. Yeah, hi, my name is Joey Johnson. I've been here at Cambra Speed Shop for about just over 4 years. I'm a builder fabricator. I was blessed enough to get this job. Going from a garage to a place like this, it's like an honor. So yeah, I work in the final assembly department, although I really enjoy the fabrication part of it as well. I got into cars, shoot, they've been in my life my whole life. My dad used to race when we lived in New York. He had a '69 Roadrunner, and when we moved from New York to here, he sold it. Then he was on the search for another Roadrunner, but he found a Fairlane. So he rebuilt that Fairlane, and I've kind of been around it my whole life. Let's see, my first car was a '66 Volkswagen Bug that I built. The first car I built in Earl's Shy paint job. I mean, I was on like a Little Caesars budget, so. But back then they were still cheap to build. I remember buying my entire interior kit for like 800 bucks. Yeah, man, I love that. I sold it when I got married and needed money. My favorite car, though, is my Fairlane. I love that car. That car by far, I thought it was just because I owned it, but I love the body lines. Yeah, I'd have to say my worst car, though, I had like an '89 Ford Tempo. It was the worst thing ever. And I'm a Ford guy, but Ford, Henry, dude, what's up? Like, what were you thinking, man? Actually, you know, I did what I had to do. I actually traded it for like a third-gen Camaro at a used cars lot. And this guy, when I came in and saying, hey, can I trade this Camaro for this Tempo? It was like that dude won the lottery. He was like, absolutely. So we did some paperwork, and I ended up with a Ford Tempo. But hey, man, it's better on gas. My hobby, I love drag racing. I mean, I'm getting more and more into it. My Fairlane's finally doing what it's supposed to do, and you know, actually hook and go forward fast. That's kind of the purpose. But I had a lot of traction issues a couple months ago, but they're all getting worked out. Every time I've been going out, I'm running my fastest times. And just went out this weekend, ran the Summit Series, and had a blast. Yeah, it's great. My favorite part of this job is just being able to do my hobby for a living. I mean, it's incredible. Sometimes I can't believe I get paid for this. This is like ridiculous, but and just being able to be creative. I mean, we get a lot of freedom to do it the way we'd want to do it, and because we have the right tooling here. Like when I was just a backyard mechanic with very limited tools, I found myself having great ideas but hard to articulate it. So being here with the tools that we have, I mean, your ideas become life, and you look back at them and you just kind of blow yourself away. And so I always felt like I had good ideas, but I couldn't form a piece of metal the right way. I couldn't dimple die something, you know, I couldn't stretch it, shrink it, like, so it's nice having the right tools for sure. And just being creative, I mean, being able to work with the customers and pitch them ideas and have them, you know, like it, and then when it's all said and done, you know, it's just a good feeling. It's just definitely a good feeling. And I like the fact that no cars are alike. I mean, we're not duplicating, we're not manufacturing, so that's pretty cool. My dream project, yeah, I don't know if I really have one. I am currently building a '55 F100 as a shop truck here for Reed's. Ron and I partnered up last year and purchased Reed's from John. And yeah, we just want to grow this parts business too, and still have a brick and mortar for people to come and shop at. And we're currently working on a e-commerce site that should be done in the next 60 days. And we're expanding the shop another 1,000 square feet. And building the shop truck, so you'll trust me, you're gonna see that shop truck everywhere. I love the Pro Street look, so it's gonna be a big tire truck, slammed, has to be slammed. Reed's broad parts on the side, and yeah, just gonna have fun with it. Just try to market, you know, use it as a good marketing tool. Go to every place possible, hand out flyers, cards, and just to have some presence so that people Unfortunately, where we're at now, we're not off a main street, but you know, once they know where we're at, I think we'll be fine. We just got to keep marketing. I just like to say thank you for listening to my story. Thanks for putting up with me. Thanks for the tempo story. That was a pretty horrible story. And man, I'm going to continue doing this until God tells me not to.